Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. I hope everything is well with you guys as it is with me. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Please consider giving this video a big like, smash that thumbs up button, and subscribe if you haven't already. It literally takes 1 second and it helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, guys, let's get right into today's workout session. Starting out the workout here, you guys can see me just filling it out on the pull-up bar, getting right up there where I belong. You guys know what's up. Yeah, but just feeling it out there, hanging on the bar, sort of getting loose and warm, getting about 10 reps in, just body weight repetitions, getting my, muscles, my system, everything prime and ready to go for a big weighted session and a lot of weighted volume. Now, as you can see by the title of this video, I am doing a deload week this week. Now, what does that mean? Very loosely defined term, but generally it just means that you are training with lower weight, intensity, volume, etc. One of those you're lowering, or all of them, in 1 week of your training to long-term benefit from the added rest that you get for a full week of training less hard. So how am I going about this deload week that I'm doing? I'm going about it in terms of weights mainly and a little bit of intensity as well, slightly. Mostly I'm going about the weights though. When I'm doing weighted pull-ups, recently I've been doing 10 by 10 with 20 kilograms 2 times a week. And on those days, when I'm doing 20 kilograms on the 10 by 10s, I'm doing a 10 kilo plate, for example. And this goes for most of the lifts that I do outside the weighted pull-ups. So if I'm doing a incline dumbbell chest press, or if I'm doing lunges or quad extensions, that goes for that as well. But mainly I think, this is what I'm focusing mostly on, the 100 pull-ups every day and the 100 weighted pull-ups 2 times a week, 3 times a week before. Jesus. I've been doing them 2 times a week now, though, and the week leading up to this one, if you haven't watched my videos earlier, I just started feeling like I was running into a wall with my training. Like I didn't know what was happening. I could get through the workouts that I've been doing, leading up to that point, but just barely, and I felt weaker than I had, without any reason. Like I was in the gym, and just wasn't feeling it at all one day. And I think, oh, well, this happens now and then. Some days it's due to fatigue, due to not getting enough sleep, not getting enough rest, not getting enough food, not getting good food, not getting, there can be so many reasons for you having a bad workout or an inadequate workout or whatever you want to call it in the terms of, your performance and how you want to perform and how you want to train. I've been feeling though, not only that one day, that fatigue, I've felt tremendous fatigue the whole week. And I knew something was wrong, and I started researching and I saw, yeah, deload weeks, that is a thing. And I've never, purposely done a deload week planned out. I've gone, harder in the gym and less hard in the gym with sort of, filling my body out and, sort of going after that, and then having periods where you're not going as hard and as heavy due to how you're feeling and your body is rested and etc. But usually I try to, gain whatever strength I'm working on or whatever I'm working on in the moment or at that, block of training that I'm on. So I've been training fairly hard, the last 70 plus days here, and that is about 8 weeks, a little more of training. And a lot of people who do these deloads do them every 8th week, so it's right on the money there. It's more closer to 10, I guess, for me. Nonetheless, people who train seriously for longer periods of time and are consistent with their training and their goals and everything that they do in the gym and outside the gym, you guys get the point, go through periods where they do deload weeks, and often that means they're doing the same workouts, the same routines, but they're doing 50% of that total acquired volume for the week, if that makes sense. 50% of the intensity, whatever, however you want to do it. Like, and people auto-regulate with their deload weeks as well, and some people are really strict with them. However, it is a thing that some people do. I did some research, and every 4 weeks, every 8 weeks, and every 12 weeks seems to be an important, common pattern within a lot of people's training routines who take their workouts somewhat seriously. So I'm actually genuinely excited to see what this does for me. It'll be nice, work with some lower weights and not kill myself on my weighted days, here a couple times this week, and see if there will be benefits in my mood and how I feel and my energy levels and my strength levels when I get inside the gym the weeks following this one, right? So we're really gonna take this deload week seriously, try not to be overambitious, go too hard on things, and then we'll see where it takes us, right? So what I did today was that 10 by 10 of 10 kilos weighted pull-ups, and that felt amazing. When you're used to the 20, it feels like you're just flying up on the bar with that 10 kilograms. Let me tell you, just when I strapped it on to the weight belt, I was standing up with it. I said to my buddy, the cameraman right here today, I was just like, man, this feels so light, and I'm not getting any, scars or pains on my, hips like I do with the 20 kilogram when it just hangs on there for a prolonged period of time. The way that you do the weighted pull-ups usually takes me 40, 50 minutes, closer to 50, to do the 10 by 10 with 20 kilograms. And yeah, doing it with a 10 just felt like butter, really nice, easy, and probably just what I needed from struggling with 20 kilograms in the last 2-3 sessions, like struggling intensely. Very, very frustrating when I've been doing that as well, especially when you've been so dedicated on this program. You guys probably understand what I mean if you've been going through similar things within your training life. So yeah, we're not complaining too much though. We're happy to be healthy, alive and able to do all these things that we're doing. But the 10 kilogram plate, as I said, felt amazing. It felt like I was flying up on that bar, and that was an amazing feeling. Like, I would just love to, like, in a couple months, or whatever, like, next summer, a little less than a year or whatever, to, grind it so hard that, a 20 kilogram plate feels the way that 10 did. You can't bank on that because that's so much more weight, and it gets exponentially heavier and harder with something like weighted pull-ups, but wow, that would be an amazing feeling to just, understand what kind of strength you could, work yourself up to and acquire potentially. Right after that 10 by 10 though, with the 10 kilogram plate, I went right into the seated cable rows. You guys know this routine if you've been watching some of my videos. This is the heavy back day that I do every week, and since this is the big heavy back day where I do like 4 or 5 big back exercises, typical, like, almost bodybuilding volume style in the gym right after my weighted calisthenics work there. I, of course, took the deload seriously enough to go lighter in every movement that I do as well. So that is something to think about. We're just getting blood in the muscle, pumping here. We're doing a lot of volume today, but, our body is used to a lot more weights within this volume on a weekly basis. So we're being nice to it right now, and we're just being healthy, being in the gym, feeling good, getting blood in the muscle, getting some activation, which is really important. Some people would say to just don't train for a week and, get back after. You'll be refreshed, you'll feel great, your joints will be, feeling like, they're fresh as ever. That is true. Some of that is true, but I just feel like personally, if I'm not in the gym, there's so many benefits to it besides the physical for me. So I wouldn't want to do that, first of all. And second of all, I believe in, going in and doing something whenever you can. Like, I think that is crucial for my training anyway, and I think a lot of people feel that way as well. And after the seated cable rows, that was the big finito sign, by the way, end of the workout. After the seated cable rows, we went right into the superset. That was lat pull downs and the cable lat pull over. Great superset. And then after that superset, we did a finisher with this one arm cable, single arm lat pull down, 4x12 on each arm. Felt great, and we did probably not 50% of the weights of everything, but 60, 70, maybe 80% on some of these volume ones. Doesn't really matter as much, doesn't fatigue you as hard as the weighted pull-ups. That was the important thing. We actually did 50% of the weight on the weighted pull-ups. Really proud of myself for sticking to that, sticking to the plan, and see what it brings in the future. I'll keep you updated, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you for watching all the way through. If you're not already, please leave this video a big like and consider subscribing. It literally takes 1 second and helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that, though, guys, I will see you in the next video.